Today I'm at the March for the Babies. We're here to the organisers in support to end abortion and preserve the value and dignity of human life. Whether it be born or unborn, we believe that all human life, innocent human beings, all have the right to life, regardless of race, religion, creed, or sex. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hopefully I can meet my other parishioners there. I know one of my parishioners is coming today, but I haven't seen her yet. Yeah, Tim Wilkos. Hopefully I can see Senator Ralph Babbitt as well today. And I guess it's just my personal monologue, I guess. As you can see, everyone's starting to get into place. Victoria Police Prisons. We have Victoria Police here as well. Just over there, there. Check if the ACL is here as well. Where is the ACL anyway? We'd like to catch up with those guys. Hey guys.
Hello. We got the big ones over there. Different designs.
Yep. Okay. Oh.
Bernie's there too. Go say hi to him.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Actually, I'm doing a live stream. Just grab the one in the middle here. Maybe it's a purchase. Yeah. Hey Nick. Hey man, how are ya? Hey, you guys again. Good to see you. Hey man, how are ya?
Yeah, good mate, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the first day and last day, I think there can be three.
Lee's over there.
Thanks for coming down, mate.
You know me.
So if there's trouble, you can back us up, yeah?
Got on camera, should we say?
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, mate. That's what we need.
You know,
That's what we need.
I like the first time. Yeah.
So,
No, it's great to see you again. Were you at CPAC before?
what's that?
You were at CPAC in
Yeah, we did a little thing there. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sheena Reinhardt catched up.
I gotta say, this guy is the bravest freedom fighter there is.
She gets up and talking about the importance of hard work.
Anyway.
These other people, I'm like, hard work. Sheena Reinhardt. No, isn't it?
So I try to catch up with the.
So, she inherited $30 billion. Mate, what are you doing now? Who are you with?
With I guess.
Some church guys?
Yeah, my parish as well. Yeah, it's not my parish.
Yeah, you
So-
still training?
Yeah. So I'm doing a lot of volunteer work these days with my parish.
Oh, good.
So we got an SUV fete coming up next week.
Yep.
Yeah, flyers in my bag. So if you're interested.
Yeah, cool. I've got time.
Hey guys, family first, right? Yeah, how are ya? Yeah, is Jane Foreman here today?
I haven't seen her, but I don't recognise her too well. She probably would, but see Bernie,
Where is Finn? Where is he? I thought he was around here somewhere.
yeah, he was just here before.
What about Senator Ralph Babbitt? I thought he's here as well today.
Yeah, Jane will be here, but I don't know her.
Okay. Hey man, how are you?
How's it going?
You thanks?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, we met last year, didn't we?
I'm pretty sure I was here last year.
Yeah. Dr. Joanna here was here, right?
Sorry.
Joanna?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Brady Finn's gonna be here as well, and Senator Ralph Levitt. Where is he anyway?
Wearing a suit. I think he's got a grey suit on and he's wearing a pink shirt. And he is here.
Okay.
I was just talking to him earlier. But yeah, he's here this year. I don't know where he is.
Yeah.
I think he's down over there.
I thought he was here.
Did you want it back or?
No, just take. Give it to the organizers if you want.
No, I collected from somebody. They said they didn't want it, so I said give it back to you.
Oh.
If you don't want it, I'll just
No, I don't want it, so give it to these guys if you want. 3 posters.
Oh, what's this? I've got one, so I don't know anymore.
Where? Brady Finn?
Yeah, if you see Jane, let me know where she is. And
Oh yeah, okay, take this. I gotta look for Brady Finn.
what are these from?
Just gotta throw this in the bin first.
Hello, Bill. Good to meet you. I'm John.
Hey, have you seen Brady Finn around here? Or Senator Ralph Levitt? Okay. Morning, Hill.
Yeah, she was here last year.
Yeah.
Hopefully this year too.
I gotta go find Brady Finn. Mind if I get my sign back?
He went that way. He
Where?
went down the hill. He's wearing a blue coat and a pink shirt.
Hey, Susan. Brady Finn. I heard he went in this direction somewhere. Okay, so I'm looking for Brady Finn. I haven't seen Senator Ralph Levitt yet. I really like to get a debate with a pro-abortionist, on the value of human life, and also to know that what they think. Like, do they think that the unborn are human beings? That's just my thought today. But honestly, I think in this country we need honest debate in regards to this. G'day, mate. How are ya? Yeah.
I'm not carrying one, mate, no.
What? No.
I'm not carrying one.
Have you seen Brady Finn around here?
Who?
Brady Finn.
Bernie, he's over there, he's talking. He was just over there.
It's over there?
No, hang on. He was walking back from the toilet. He's moved.
Where is Brady Finn? I would like to get him on camera and just ask him some questions and stuff. Because, I'm always here for this.
Okay.
So I just
Look, he was just over there. He must have just moved over off the footpath.
Yeah, I'll go over there and see.
Here we come. Got the red shirt on.
Pink shirt, huh? I'll just go over here, out of the sun. Hello, how are you guys?
We're going up there.
Yep. Hey. Could you do a favor and get my bowl out from my bag, please?
Sure.
I just got to fill up my water bottle.
Which one is it? No, not that one. Which pocket?
It's the other pocket.
Okay. So the middle pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, and in the red bag?
No, it should be next to the red bag. Yep. Thank you. That's just my lunch for today.
Well, you ate out, so you didn't have to carry it.
Yeah, I just gotta make sure I got enough water for, this march.
Yeah.
Oh, have you guys seen Bernie Finn? I thought he was around. He's meant to be around here.
We've just arrived, so no, not yet.
Oh, is it? Bernie Finn! Yeah, I just gotta. Hey guys, thanks for coming today.
Thanks for the first time.
It's free. Oh, I think Bernie Finn's over there if you guys want to check it out. Yeah, he was just over there. Unless my eyes deceive me, but I think I got it on camera. G'day guys, how are you? Good, thanks. Have you guys seen a guy in a pink shirt, blue jacket around here? Very thin? Yeah, he was over there.
He went, there he is, right there. Can you see him?
Oh yeah, there he is. Hey. Okay. Hey. Hey, how are you, mate? Good, thanks. Yeah.
How you been?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Very good.
Yeah, I heard Santa Rough Driver's going to be here as well, but since you're here...
No, he's not coming, no.
Really?
No.
Oh.
No, he's not. No, he pulled out yesterday.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Yeah, I heard that 32 senators voted against giving medical care
Yes.
to a newborn who survived abortion. What do you think about that? Do you think
I
it's...
think it's a disgrace. I think it's an absolute
So,
outrage.
my question is this, to anybody who's pro-abortion, what do you think is going to happen to the baby now? Because the baby survived. The woman's already had her...
The baby will die. The baby will die. That's what happens. They dump the baby and let it die.
Very keen.
How are you? How's it going?
Good, David Pop.
G'day, David. How are you?
Had a few interactions online.
Oh, no.
As
Good
everyone
to
does
see you.
these
Good to
days.
see you,
So
Yeah.
That's very good. Well to meet you anyway.
Oh,
so
welcome.
all the best and well done on
Thanks for that. And
being
thank,
involved with it so many
and thank you for coming.
No worries.
I appreciate that. Good on you.
Cheers.
Thanks for that. Mate, I better get going.
Yeah, of course.
But I'll catch up with you a bit later on.
Yeah, because I want to ask more questions. Like,
Yeah.
If we Aussies, value life, whatever the case is, right? Then how can we just let an innocent unborn, innocent baby who survived just die on the table?
That's a question that I'd like answered as well.
Because I see these pro-Palestinian people, children are dying. We have children dying in our own backyard,
Yeah.
and nobody gives a damn.
In large numbers than are happening in Palestine too, or happening over there.
I mean, it's tragic what's happening over there, but it's conflict. What's happening over here is our legislators just abandoned these babies on the table.
Absolutely appalling. Absolutely appalling.
So I don't think it's no longer about abortion. I think it's just infanticide. What do you think?
Well, it is totally. That's what it is. No question about that. That's exactly what it is.
Well, it's good to have you here, Bernie Finn.
Thanks for coming.
Hi guys. As you can see, We got a few people here already. I think there's like hundreds. So this is March for the Baby, Pro-Life 2024, the 12th of October. Here to end abortion, which is basically the killing of unborn babies. We think it's disgusting that babies are being killed not just inside but outside the womb now. Hey, could you hold this? I gotta adjust the camera. Could you hold this?
Sure.
So, where'd you get the Saint Benedict crucifix?
From Italy, I think, originally.
Oh.
Yeah, my wife got it for me as a present. I'm trying to think if it's for a convent or a monastery, one of those types, you know, religious, maybe religious. So yeah.
I got mine at the Catholic bookstore here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a lot more common nowadays. Veritatis has a lot of good ones too. They're an online Catholic shop, Veritatis.
Veritatis, huh?
Yeah, so truth, yeah.
Yeah. You know, Christ is the truth, so that's why I'm always going to be with Christ.
That's it. Yeah,
Good.
I wear it as a, like, you know, Christ always goes before me and, yeah, represent, you know.
So let me ask you this question, okay?
Yeah.
Dr. Joanna Hill, you know, pro-life advocate, said that 32 senators voted against giving medical care to newborn infants who survive abortion, right? So the pregnancy is already terminated. The woman's not pregnant anymore.
Yeah.
Why do you think 32 senators voted to abandon the child on the table without providing medical care?
Well, if you want to advocate, sort of advocating the positive or you know, try and be understanding where they're coming from, it's ignorance. And on the other side of the scale, on the worst side of it, is a willingness to comply with practices that are anti-life and Christian, you know?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I heard them folks up there in Parliament, you know, the ones who celebrate abortion and whatnot, it's like, I'm not sure they know the law or the details, but if you were to ask them this same question, right, like 32 senators voted against giving medical care to newborn infants who survive abortion, why would we allow that? Would they celebrate that? Or would they condemn it? I just want to know, okay? That's what I'm here. I'm just trying to get it. Obviously, I'm here for this, but you know, I'm also trying to get answers as well, because I would love the debate between pro-life versus pro-abortion. I'm going to call it pro-abortion because if they were pro-choice, they would be yakking on about the vaccine mandate. They didn't. So, you know, do you think it's a bit hypocritical for them to say we're pro-choice, but also give the vaccine?
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Either of you like a balloon?
Thanks, I'll be carrying this and I'll also be recording.
I could tie it to the back of your backpack.
Sounds good.
That's good.
Yeah, so did you hear? 32 senators voted against giving medical care to newborn infants who survive abortion.
Really?
Yeah, we're just talking about 5, 6. Yeah, Dr.
Joanna Howe was talking.
Dr. Joanna Howe talked about it on one of Abiemi's videos. So I don't think this is no longer about abortion. I think it's just infanticide because the pregnant is already terminated. Okay. The baby's there alive.
They can't understand protecting them inside the womb. They should understand that once someone's born living.
Yeah, so the baby's outside the womb now. The baby's outside the womb. The baby's alive. The baby's crying, and they just abandon the baby. I call it infanticide, but I want to know if the pro-abortionist or pro-choice, whatever the case is, you know, I want to know, like, okay, if the baby survives abortion, can we provide it medical care? And if not, why not? That's the question I like to ask.
It's good questions. If you do encounter them though, really, if I may, I'm a very forthright person. You may find that your opinions or thoughts or questions may be better accepted if you're holding a bit more of a neutral tone when you're talking.
Yeah.
So they're very good questions, but I worry that people who are already riled up against us might retaliate personally against us.
Oh, that's why I got this here today, you know. Hey, great to see you again.
Would you like a balloon? Yes. Two pink?
Hey, let me ask you, is it a pink or blue?
Pink.
Oh, good, because it matches, because I'm wearing blue already, so that's good.
That's it. That's why I got the pink one here too.
Oh yeah, blue. Oh, at least it matches the color, so useful. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to meet a few other people. I just met Brady Finn, he's a great guy. Hello. Hey guys. Hey man, how are ya? Here we have MAGA, which is, you know. Ah, nice hat. Make America great again.
Thank you.
How are you guys?
About you?
Good, thanks.
What's your name?
Name's An.
I'm
Luke.
Luke and Tony.
Tony? And
Marvin.
Marvin?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me ask you a question. What do you think Trump's odds of winning the 2024 election are?
Touch wood's looking good at the moment.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Like we follow the polls pretty closely.
Because
We follow closely, and
I asked because Kamala Harris has like a decent interview, her poll numbers just keeps dropping down.
which interview?
I think
That's just
that was edited.
Disaster. Yeah.
That was heavily edited.
Yeah.
But even when it's edited, it still looks bad. It's like, you know, you slap a label of Coke on the drink and it still tastes terrible. Like, what did you put in this drink?
It's just word salads all the time. Word salads.
We will not be burdened by what is burdened. I'm like, what does that mean? And also giving millions to Lebanon after the Helena hurricane. They say we can only afford 700. Sorry, it's the rule 750. You know, for you guys, but
Got billions to Ukraine. And
billions to Ukraine, millions to Lebanon, and it's like this is.
there's no doubt that he's
It's like Kamala Harris and Joe Biden putting America last. It's like if it was list of priorities, it's America at the bottom. I guess somehow.
How with the polls, because he's going to win guaranteed legally.
And that's just
the question is how much fraud they're going to be able to get away with.
That's
what
that.
it comes down to.
There's a wave of illegal immigrants entering the country every day.
Well, 13,000 of them are
That's the worst thing.
Yeah. Well, 13,000 are convicted criminals, like murderers.
I guess that explains about Kamala Harris voters. Kamala Harris voters are illegal immigrants that are murderers. Sorry, dude, but it's the truth.
Well, that's one of the reasons why they want open borders, like because they know the illegal immigrants will vote for them. They won't. Like,
For sure, mate, for sure.
Well, they want to give them.
Well, I mean, that's why they're giving them hotel rooms and $1,000 credit card spending in New York. Meanwhile, it's like, why can't we take them out of America? Like, yeah, you guys, you illegal, you don't deserve to be here, get the F out. Why can't we give those hotel rooms to Helena victims, you know what I mean? Helena hurricane victims, or the Maui fire. Why can't we invite some of those guys, you know, the guys who've lost everything, Americans who've lost everything, hotel rooms, $1,000 credit card, we put them back on their feet. You know what I mean? Instead of giving to illegal aliens. It just makes sense how they are homeless veterans and Americans just...
I know, we're
Our country should be able to take care of its own citizens at least as well as take illegals. If they're doing more for illegals than their own citizens, there's a problem. There's something seriously messed up in that situation.
We were over there in January in San Francisco. One of the cab drivers was a returned veteran, and he's telling us that he couldn't get any funding for his medication or anything like that. They didn't give him any.
Well, illegal aliens are just walking right in.
Like, I'm trying to get a job over there, like trying to get a visa. I've been waiting 6 months for it. My dad joked to me and said, why don't you just go to Mexico and sneak into it? You're more likely to just do it that way.
Hey, so if you go through the illegal process, you get a free hotel room and $1,000 credit spending fee, but if you try to go through the legal way, it's like, oh, mate, I'm sorry, we just got a lot of paperwork. Makes no sense, y'all.
I know, right?
And not that they try to kill, like, somebody tried to kill Trump twice. There was a Pennsylvania in Pittsburgh, Trump almost got shot, got nicked in the air, but it's just terrible that the core contemporary got shot and killed. This is a fireman, for God's sake. Yes. And then you have, what was it, the Florida Gulf? I mean, I'm just wondering, the Secret Service who were meant to be protecting Trump, are they blind? Like, are these the same Secret Service who couldn't find who snuck cocaine to the White House? We don't know how the cocaine got in the White House. We don't know how the guy got on the roof to sniper Trump. We don't know how this guy got nested up in this area here. We don't know. It's like, your tax dollars go to people who don't know? Either they're incompetent or is this...
They should have had a person on that roof, but they said it was too steep.
Too steep. My God, we're standing on steep ground.
I can't tell it.
Look how steep the ground is right here. This is about the same steepness as the roof in Pennsylvania. It's like...
There's like billions of tradies in America who are standing on steeper roofs than that every day. And these are supposed to be the best they got, and they can't stand on the roof that's slightly sloped.
The memes, mate, the memes are just so rich. Oh, it's nice chatting to you guys.
Yeah, you too. Enjoy the rest of your day. Like the cross, it's really cool.
Thanks. Nice to meet you guys.
Enjoy the march.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Search for some American patriots. Oh, Australian, I guess. And they think the situation happening in America is disgusting. I mean, Kamala Harris can only dodge decent interviews, whereas Trump is dodging bullets. This is wrong. Hello. So, we're all here for the babies, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Let me ask you a question. So, how do you feel that 32 senators voted against giving medical care to newborn infants who survive abortion?
Disgusting, horrible. Absolutely, I saw that.
Like Victoria, polling on Victorian abortion laws.
Oh, cool. Yeah, did you hear 32 senators voted against giving medical care to newborn infants who survive abortion? This is quote from Dr. Joanna Hill.
Joanna Hill,
Yeah, Dr. Joanna Hill reported on us. I don't know.
I think that motion's still alive. They were voting on an urgency motion to bring it on quicker, and they voted against that. So it probably doesn't make. It probably means pretty much the same because they're probably not going to get it properly addressed. But they weren't actually voting on the bill.
But do you think it's disgusting though that 32 senators voted against?
Bring it on and have it as a vote. They wanted to keep it down the list.
Like, honestly, I would happy to have a debate with anybody who's pro-abortion. Like, the pregnancy is already terminated. The baby's alive. The baby's sitting down at the table. Why are you refusing the baby medical care? Why are you putting the baby in an incubator, for God's sakes? You know what I mean? Like, we're supposed to be one of the most developed nations in the world, right? We have incubators, we have medical technology. Yet you're refusing to use it? But, God forbid, you know, something happening thousands of kilometers around the world, like in Palestine, we gotta make sure, you know, we push forward to get these people in, but we don't know, we can't vet them. But the babies, right, the babies who've done nothing, who are innocent. How is it that in Australia we allow the innocent babies to die on the table, but Hamas terrorists come in? It's an inversion of our laws.
A long queue for adoption too. People have to wait, and they're closing the lists.
Why don't they go up for adoption? They should. Or
But-
why can't I walk in and take one?
But in your opinion, what do you guys think?
But
Well, come look at it. We had to adopt from China because there's hardly any babies available in Australia.
But the ones that are, they're killing it. I don't understand why they just can't say, whoever wants a baby, come and go like they do with the lost dogs. You want a dog, come and get it. Oh no, Sal's got one.
Oh, you got one already. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I got my back pocket, but I'll grab another one just in case my parish. Hey, good, thanks. Yeah, good to see you again.
I'm Kelly, by the way.
Kelly, nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Name's Don.
And I met you last week.
Yeah, well, was it the free speech rally or was it the
Let's leave our kids alone.
Oh yeah, that.
And these are my beautiful boys, Robbie and Mikey.
Obviously, you don't like giving your kids TV blockers. God damn it, bigot. Don't you know? TV blockers are safe and reversible. Just ignore the serious side effects. I care a lot. But it's good to have you here, guys. Yeah, I'll be recording the event and everything.
We're only just here and they're marching.
Yeah, they're starting to march, so we're starting to get moving, I guess.
Okay. It takes a while to get traction. What time did you arrive?
I arrived on the bus with the other guys here, so. Susan should be in charge, I guess.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Who organised the bus?
Susan, Susan.
From a church? Or
Yeah,
from
St. Jared's Catholic Church. Yeah, I'm Catholic, so don't hold it against me, guys.
That's alright.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Did you hear when we met last time, right? Somebody was yelling at his cow, saying, like,
yes.
why didn't they debate? You know what I mean? 5 minutes, just debate anything. Debate purity blockers, debate this whole agenda. I don't care. But why can't you debate? You know what I mean? He ran away. I look everywhere for his debate. I'm more happy to set up a debate right now.
What a beautiful.
Yeah. We got a lot of amazing sign here, folks. Here to protect the babies, because babies are all precious. And kids are very important. They're the most important thing in life. So right now we're going to march. I'm just giving you my monologue. Hey guys, how are ya? Here for the babies. So how do you guys feel that 32 senators voted against giving medical care to newborn infants who survive abortion? Disgusting, right? I'm like, who would vote against this? I mean, okay, so the pregnancies are terminated, the baby survived, the baby's there crying. Why is there a need to deny the baby medical care like an incubator? What's going to happen to the baby? Baby die, right? So why would anybody allow this? Because I don't think it's longer about abortion anymore. The pregnancy's already gone, done, terminated, kaput. Do you think these pro-abortionists or whatever the case on the other side could answer that question?
Probably not.
Why 32 senators voted against giving medical care to newborn infants who survive abortion?
Wait, so does it go straight over to the parliament or like?
I think they're in parliament or something now. So yeah. But look, I'm more happy to engage in a civil conversation with anybody like this. You know, like I would ask them, do you think the baby is human? Whatever the case is. Well, I don't care what the terminology you want to use. Zygote, fetus, infant, I don't care.
Yeah.
My point is, A, is that a human being? And B, does that human being deserve human rights like you and me?
Yeah, because the thing is, I think 90% of, there was a poll, wasn't there, biologists across the world, the top one, 98% agreed human life starts at fertilization.
Yeah.
So if that is a human being, then they have the right to life, because, what is it, it's in a United Nations charter or something.
Fair enough.
Human beings have the right to life, so that means unborn.
Yeah, but I wouldn't use the majority elective, because even though I agree with you that life can start, it's not exactly a good argument if you're in a woke crowd and they say, you know, trans woman, a woman, trans man, a man. I'm like, what? So, you know, obviously I was here a week ago, leave the children alone. There are some people who want to give children cross-sex hormones and puberty blockers. So these puberty blockers are like Tractoria and Lupard, which is used to castrate criminals who have committed heinous crimes. I would ask these people who are pushing it, the education department right there, do they think puberty blockers, these drugs like Tractoria and Lupard, are safe for children when they're used to castrate criminals? Obviously anybody with two brain cells would say no, but I would view these drugs as dangerous, more dangerous than cocaine and heroin. And yet we don't allow kids to drink alcohol. We don't allow kids to smoke cigarettes. But puberty blockers and irreversible surgery, it's all the time, fellas. Kid feels like a boy now. Gotta cut her up. Oh, kid feels like a girl now. Gotta snip the downstairs. I'm like, after 2 consultations, the child is referred to a gender clinic. That's like after 2 driving lessons, I'm ready for my driver license. How does that make sense, y'all? Anyways, nice meeting you boys.
Yeah, you too. What's your name?
Name's On. Yeah, I'll try to upload this on YouTube and stuff, so it's all good.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that.
Hopefully we don't get attacked or anything.
Oh, one of it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, because I remember 2 years ago there was a pro-choice over there, abortionists, they were just screaming their lungs out when Bernie Sanders had a speech or something.
Did you ever get eggs coming here? I've heard of that happening.
No, I mean, last year when Bernie Sanders was talking outside the building over there, I think it was the education department or something, pro-choice just ran in, or pro-abortionists ran in, and just tried to steal the mic. Luckily, police was there, so they got kicked out. But I really like to have a debate with one of the, with the opposition, just to get on camera and just ask questions, and tons of civil dialogue, because that's what we should have in a civil society. So I would say abortion is infanticide when you're killing the baby, which is what's happening at the moment when 32 senators voted against giving medical care.
Without training.
Hey. Hey.
I see a lot of people. I don't see.
Can you get those anywhere?
Pardon?
Did you bring that yourself?
No. The organizers have a few, so you might want to check with them first, okay?
So who are the organizers?
They're the one, the shirts over there, you see?
Oh, yeah.
So Wayne Klein. That's one thing I struggle with being a informed.
Hello. So I just gotta get up front. Excuse me, guys. Go you through. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for showing up. Nick, keep up the good work. Alright. So right now, hey Tim, good to see you. Alright. We're here. No, I haven't seen him. Hey, is Margaret here?
No, she's not here today.
Alright.
She told me that she was fine with Leslie supporting their children.
Leslie supporting their children. There's not much as that. They're also castrating the kids now with this transgender ideology. So, you know, the future doesn't look bright for them. Then again, they're also indoctrinating your kids. So it's like, we've got to take back our education system. But they say, you know, not teaching your kids there are thousands of genders out there is apparently bigoted. It's phobic. And I'm like, dude, I don't care. It's insane, though. Teach a boy that he can be a girl. And teach a girl that she can be a boy. Yeah, we live in a crazy society that believes that men can become women, women can become men.
Going down the tram tracks or around the other side?
As you can see, so this is October 12th, 2024, March for the Babies. As you can see, there are thousands of people here against abortion. Or, as the nutters on the left down there would like to say, reproductive health! I find this to be insane and crazy that they would use the word women without defining it. If anyone wants to define the word women...
Excuse me, mate. Where is the march going? What's the route of the march?
I think you may need to talk to the organisers. Hey! My man, how are you?
Hey, brother, how are you?
Good to see you.
Hey, good to see you, mate.
This guy here, we're at the Free Speech Rally. Here, amazing speech.
Don't excuse yourself by saying, look, we didn't know, for God understands all hearts, and He sees you. He who guards your soul knows you knew. He will repay all people as their actions deserve. Thank you.
Anushka, I wish there were 500,000 people here who have heard that story. So many people, some very high up in churches and so forth, need to hear that story.
Thank you. Got to wait for the music. That's right. Okay. Someone operating the music? You? Okay, thanks, Doug. Sorry, guys. It's hard when you're short and not strong. This is a song called Unplanned.
Thank you, Cindy. That was a ripper. Really knocked herself out then. That was absolutely magnificent. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd now like to introduce a former colleague and a friend of mine, and that is Rachel Carling. And she was the last person in the Victorian Parliament to put forward pro-life legislation. And I'd love to see her back there to put up the next one as well. But Rachel, come and join us, please.
Thank you. It is so wonderful to be here today. How many of you have been here for the last 15 years? There are a lot of people here that have been there for that long. Bernie, you've been here for 15 years. Commiserating, remembering that 16 years ago, in the Parliament just over there that we're apparently not allowed to stand in front of at the moment, we battled, people like Bernie Finn, battled the first of its kind bill in Victoria in 2008. A bill that opened the floodgate so that late-term abortion was then rolled out legislatively around the nation. But it started here on the morning after pill. We don't have stats on the early-term abortions that are happening. We don't know how many women take those pills and give them to somebody else. We don't know. And we don't know because we don't collect vigorous data here in Victoria. When the COVID vaccines came in, doctors faced prosecution if they didn't record giving someone a vaccination. The state was obsessed with keeping vigorous records of who did and who did not get the jab. But we could abort children in tens of thousands of numbers without such rigour and oversight. It is frustrating when we are treated like a number, but our babies oftentimes don't even get that. Children are our most precious gift, and they are being treated so poorly that they're not even being treated as a statistic. It's like they never existed. That might make people like Daniel Andrews feel okay. It might make people like Jacinta Allen feel okay, but it doesn't make me feel okay. Does it make you feel okay? No! I am so encouraged by everyone that's come here today and you've brought your signs that mean something to you. There's a sign here in the front that says, choose life, choose mercy, know true joy and love. We've seen icons here. We have a picture here of the Virgin Mary with baby Jesus in her arms. I saw a small child running around with a handmade sign that said, stop murdering babies. That is exactly why we are gathering here today, to make our voices heard. I have heard it say that it is the duty and role of good government to protect the rights of patients which are still in the womb. By this standard, the government here in this state is not a good government.
Amen.
It protects minority interests. There is some polling going around that's been handed out today, conducted by Pro-Life Victoria, that says only 5% of the Victorian population agreed with abortion to birth. 5%. Now that's a minority if there ever was one. Apparently we're in the majority for once. That's nice to, yeah. And yet, what are our laws? Our laws allow abortion to the day of birth. Our society supposedly says that's okay, and exactly right. Someone just yelled out, shame. I agree, shame. Our government protects doctors who perform these heinous acts, but they prosecute doctors who oppose them. That is a shame. But when asked in privacy, without pressure, in this poll, 95% of people said they didn't agree with the abortion laws that we have. It is easy to get discouraged, but we should not lose hope. I'm not losing hope when I see how many people are here today. I'm not losing hope when I know that strong people are standing in Parliament and standing for Parliament in the next election. Past 15 years. I had a chat to a hospital chaplain recently, and I'm hoping that they'll be able to come to the march next year, who reminded me of the reality of the abortions here in Victoria and the way that doctors are changing their procedures to ensure that body parts are being preserved for science. They are aborting our next generation for the sake of experiments. That is not okay. This makes me very angry, and I think it's a righteous anger. And how can we turn this anger into action? One of the ways we do it is by gathering here today to remember the lost, to remember the tens of thousands of babies who are remaining nameless. What else can we do, and what else will you do? It is 2 years to the next state election. So let's talk about how to get rid of the Victorian ALP government in 2026. And let's talk about how to get rid of the federal ALP government in 2025. That's about 6 months away when we have that federal election. When we think of the babies, we need to think of the mothers. We need to think of the devastation that this abortion industry is having on our state and on our nation. And quite simply, we need to put the ALP and the Greens last. Amen. It's as simple as that. That's your call to action today. I'm not going to speak for much longer because I know the truck's going to drive off with me in it if I'm not careful. So I'm going to be really quick, but I do need to say this. We need to put the Greens and the ALP last. These parties restrict our freedoms. They stifle debate. And they are fiercely protected by the abortion industry. And if they are in power together, the ALP and Greens, we will lose more ground. I hate this. Is the only thing I will disagree with Joanna on. She said we're at ground zero. We're not. It could get worse. Let me tell you how. They will increase Medicare funding. They will increase the number of telehealth abortions. They will increase the number of pills that go out in the mail that we don't know who they go to. They will increase funding for clinics here and overseas in poorer nations. And they will introduce fourth trimester abortion. There is a long way to go. Many years ago, the idea of legislating for the option to end the life of a child after birth was floated. And we talked about that when we were in Parliament together, Bernie. And we were horrified that these medical journals were starting to talk about this. And we know, we've spoken to families that stay in hospitals 24/7 monitoring their babies in NICUs. We've heard those horror stories where families have found their babies aren't being given enough nutrition to survive. This is being sanitised and called fourth trimester abortion. It's euthanasia for babies.